are man-made super soldiers built under the instruction of the Sentis Populi, with Illyria leading development. During Baptisma 13, the Illyrian army, even armed with magic, was easily overwhelmed by the attacking forces and suffered heavy casualties. The opuses were developed to give mankind the ability to contend with future possible Valentine attacks. Maximus Aerials has been praised for championing rapid development of anti-Valentine defense systems.
Thanks. That was Mr. Kadaoki reporting live from Babylon. What could have possibly caused thousands of humans and animals to disappear? We'll continue reporting as the situation develops. But our hearts go out to the victims of this tragedy and their families.
Looks like the media finally got a hold of the story.
Hey, you don't even mention us.
Obviously.
Why not?
How are we supposed to explain we used another Valentine to get Ramathal?
The media were to get wind of that. It'd be unfortunate. It's more convenient to allow the Illyrian army to take the credit.
Besides, not everybody loves your dear old dad. All that crusading for justice means he's fisted more than his share of cornflakes.
That's not the point.
Oh, politics bullshit.
Well, as long as I get paid, I don't really give a damn.
A cool mill, right? Man, I wonder how much lightning y'all that would get us.
Do the math. Wait, shit. I haven't taught you to divide yet, have I?
In any event, both Valentines are the key to solving this mystery. Once they've woken up, we'll need to ask some questions.
We don't really have time to wait around. If they aren't awake yet, I got some ideas about how to get them up.
But wait! Yes, they may be Valentines, but they still need to recover.
Fine, whatever.
So, what were they talking about? That St. Elmo thing or whatever it was?
It's a big-ass lightning bolt.
What? Why are we supposed to care about that?
Can't you ever actually explain anything?
I thought we agreed you didn't get to tell me how to raise this kid.
St. Elmo's fire is a bolt of lightning that strikes every 15 years. There is no meteorological explanation, but it always comes in the autumn.
Oh.
During the Crusades, it saved several members of the Holy Order when it struck a group of gears. The fire gave the Crusaders the advantage, and ultimately allowed mankind to triumph. Since then, humanity has taken to celebrating its arrival.
So, you're saying Babylon got toasted by this lightning?
No, Ramathal clearly knew about it before it happened, so I think we can rule out natural disaster on this one.
Correct. In the unlikely event that St. Elmo's fire were to fall on populated areas, the casualties would be tremendous. In truth, it could easily destroy an entire city. That is why mankind has built a lightning rod to attract it.
What?
Illyria Castle is that lightning rod.
Oh.
Makes sense?
Yeah, I guess so. So, basically, it's a big ass lightning.
Exactly.
I fear for his future.
I apologize for the sudden call, President.
Don't worry about it. We're both short on time. Why don't you get down to business?
Thanks for understanding.
So, what's happening in your neck of the woods?
At the moment, we've managed to maintain order. People seem relatively calm. I admit I'm a little surprised.
Illyria's a big place. People on one side probably don't think something on the other side is going to be a danger to them.
Perhaps. But the media has shown no restraint. Could be a blessing, but I'm still concerned. No one seems to understand the gravity of the situation.
People rarely show much concern for anything that doesn't affect their day-to-day lives.
Is that really what you think?
Yes. A long time ago, human civilization used nice, but sacrifices the most basic connections between people. Perhaps now we're headed down that same path, but with sorcery in place of technology.
I hope you're joking. Anyway, how are things on your end?
We're regaining some stability as well. Ramlethal's declaration caused some unrest at first, but that's died down. The press team got out ahead, which helped a good deal.
No doubt those speeches from the former president helped as well.
I certainly hope so. However, that leaves us with our most pressing problem. The massive creature that attacked Babylon. We're still not sure what it is.
According to the High King's report, Ramlethal called it the Cradle.
Then we can be certain it's connected to her somehow. Can we assume it won't reappear now that she's been captured?
I wish I could tell you yes, but the truth is, that may not be the case.
Oh,
Evidently, Ramlethal's worldwide declaration was just to distract us from what was really happening in Babylon. A diversion.
and we fell right into her trap. So we have a bigger problem than we thought, and someone else is pulling the strings?
Yes, unfortunately.
Developing a countermeasure for this cradle and figuring out who's actually behind all this isn't going to be easy. If there's anything we can do to help, please, don't hesitate to ask.
Thanks.
Which reminds me, what's the story with the other Valentine?
Her name is Elphelt Valentine.
We can't learn anything from her?
Unfortunately not. We don't know why, but she'll only talk to the High King. We'd like to bring her to the capital for questioning, but it's too dangerous to have her near such a densely populated area. So we're just going to have to hope His Majesty can handle it.
I see. Well, I have to admit, I was a little concerned when I heard he'd released, Elphelt. We were lucky this time, that it worked out in our favor. But I shudder to think what might have happened if it had turned out to be the wrong call.
Believe me, I share your sentiment, Mr. President.
I first noticed it during the International Press Conference, but lately, the High King's actions have gotten more and more unpredictable.
Sir, if you looked up problem child in my dictionary, you'd see a picture of Kai Kisk.
Shall we recap? We have discovered vital and disturbing information regarding the Cradle, which could alter the course of mankind in the right hands. I understand time is short, so what do you believe we should do in this time of crisis?
Why are you doing this?
Is something the matter?
You already know exactly what you want to do, right? So you're just testing us to see if we agree with you. I don't like it.
Always so difficult to please.
Be that as it may, we have an obligation to deliver this information to the appropriate party. Even an assassin does not want the world to end. And above all else, I know that is what Lord Sato would do.
But we are a guild of assassins. The ending of life is our profession. As such, though we have powerful allies, we have powerful foes, making it difficult to simply knock upon Illyria's door.
What of Lord Minor in the post-war administration bureau? He still wields a good deal of power in Illyria.
You forget so soon. The Bureau reports directly to the Conclave. Lord Mining may be a friend, but that is a very risky play.
The Conclave does have eyes and ears in councils and boardrooms across the world. Even those we trust could be compromised. Which leaves America or the Federation of China?
Okay, that is out of the question. The moment we leave Illyria, we're going to be wanted criminals.
We don't have a choice. I wish it could be avoided, but... Then again, the High King, Kai Kisk, his views are often at odds with the Conclave's.
Not a bad suggestion at all. We must contact him at once.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
The Conclave hired us so they wouldn't get their hands dirty. That got us close to them, or at least closer than anyone else. So, why bother telling the king at all? Why not just deal with this ourselves?
A clever deduction, but there's a great deal we still don't know. I don't wish to act in haste.
You're not going to make us go straight over this, are you?
Am I?
The Illyrians aren't the kind of people to gloss over the things we've done for one juicy piece of information.
Queen? I don't believe you're in the guild.
You really like to probe us to see how we squirm, don't you? Is this some part of your dandyism?
I have no comment on that inquiry, which you may interpret as you will. However, on the subject of dandyism...
Forget it. And if I hear you even start to say milady, I just might have to stab you.
A terrifying thought indeed. My lips are sealed.
It is a mystery, though. What does the Conclave plan to do with all that power? Hopefully not start a war just because they're old and bored.
Who goes there? If you have no business with us, I must ask that you remove yourself.
Too soon.
We're finally done.
Yes.
Stabilized gear cells infused with magic. This means no more human illness.
I never could have done this without you and Arya.
Don't try to be modest. You're about to win every achievement award they've got and get your name in the history books.
I'm not really interested in that.
Have a little pride, man. Although, this could flip the healthcare system on its head. You're going to face some resistance.
I'm not concerned about that, actually.
You're afraid someone's going to weaponize them.
Yes. I've decided I will turn over all of my research on gear cells and the theory behind them to the state.
You gotta be kidding me.
Only if they can meet 4 conditions.
Which are?
1. Any benefits derived from this research may only be used to further peace in the world. 2. Everyone involved in further research must have their physical and financial well-being guaranteed. 3. The current staff will retain their jobs, and with a significant budget increase to keep this facility intact. And lastly, these conditions must be publicly announced to prevent the state from going back on them once they have been agreed.
Alright, what if they don't go for it? I hate to say it, but you should probably be prepared for the worst.
If and when that happens, I'll have to put a contingency plan in place to destroy all of our research material.
Well, that will be a huge waste of our best years.
Not necessarily. Even if our research never sees the light of day, I believe it can... Frederick, listen to me. This is about Arya.
Aha! I was wondering where you two were, and of course you're here in the lab.
I thought you went home.
I'm working tonight. Unlike some people, these cells are very delicate. They might die if someone doesn't deny it.
Actually, I believe the gear cells are quite resilient.
Hush! I'm not just cultivating gear cells. Besides, tomorrow's an important day for both of you. Go get some sleep.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a stitch in my side. I must have run here too fast.
What the hell?
Aria.
Elfeld Valentine. Eliminate all redundancies with extreme prejudice.
Finally up?
Oh, what?
You say some pretty freaky shit in your sleep, lady.
That's just something I was programmed to say when... Wait, what? How long have you been here?
Hey, I'm Sin. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Hey, what is this? You two friends now?
Come on, don't be so hard on her.
Kai, you want to explain?
Of course. She appeared nearly a month ago and told me... Actually, perhaps you should explain, Miss Valentine.
Oh,
You needn't worry. I trust all of them.
alright. My name is Elfeld Valentine. Ram and I are kind of twins. This event was supposed to have been ignited by both of us.
I'm guessing something went wrong.
I fell short, I suppose.
What?
Mother had ordered me to marry a death metal singer, but at the wedding
Come on, I'm not getting any younger.
Don't rush me. This isn't easy, you know. Anyway, the party got pretty rowdy, people were getting excited, flirting with him, and my head went blank. Oh, this is embarrassing. Anyway, I think that was when my self awakened or something, and I couldn't be a Valentine anymore.
Are there any more of you?
No, my fiancé ran away too. I'm all alone now.
So why are you here again?
Oh, well, I thought it would be awful to kill all the humans, so I came here to stop Ram. Or Ram was all, I mean. My sister. So I kept trying to explain myself to people, but nobody would believe that I was a Valentine. They kept saying they didn't have time for this, or telling me where the hospital was. Isn't that super mean? So I thought it might just be quicker if I talked to somebody important. And who's more important than the king? And what do you know? It worked out. I've got some kind of mysterious power that helps me locate Mr. Kiss.
Kai, you know what high blood pressure is, right? If this conversation doesn't end, I don't know, right now, mine's gonna give me an aneurysm.
I understand. But please, contain that anger just a moment longer.
I think this is the first time I've ever actually respected you. What kind of training just lets you sit through this bull crap?
You needn't look at me that way. We did every bioscan we could conceive of. She is definitely not human, which is why I chose to listen.
Son of a...
I'm not sure I'm really getting all this, but you're pretty hot shit, right? Like Ramlethal?
What? Oh, yeah. Hot shit, very hot.
Oh, really? Awesome!
I'm sorry, Kai. There's a small chance I may have failed as a mentor and guardian.
Small.
Usually we're programmed to just carry out our mission, and to find that program is physically impossible. But on the day of the wedding, I think all the excitement just overloaded my womanhood, and it broke my programming.
What's that mean?
So, suddenly you were overcome with guilt and decided to betray Ramlethal.
Betray? That sounds so mean.
Just drop this human act, alright? Nothing good's gonna come from your kind having a conscience.
It's not an act. My mission was to infiltrate human society. I've been programmed to handle a lot of, human situations without causing trouble. The first generation Valentine lost because she didn't understand human emotions. I think I was created in response to that failure. And I think Ramlethal has emotions too.
Now, down to business.
Business?
There is a reason we took her from Illyria and put her in my custody. Our security has been compromised, and our cabinet is in league with our enemies.
What?
I will be blunt, then. The cradle that attacked Babylon is being controlled by the Conclave.
Seriously? Why?
They're trying to use it to take over the world.
Ha, how imaginative.
Why is that funny?
Well, I always thought those old turds were up to something. The Conclave controls most of the damn world already. What the hell else would they want to take over?
That's all I know, really. It's just what they were saying.
Who was saying? Are you telling me you talked to the Conclave?
Yes.
Then why the hell don't you know more?
Hey, stop it!
Ow!
You're scaring her.
What? Now you're best pals?
Of course. My heart always has and always will be open to all. Besides, she saved your ass. It doesn't seem nice to return the favor by being a jerk.
Fine. Let's try this then. What are the Valentines after? What are you going to get out of helping the Conclave?
Our mission was to activate the cradle no matter what. Beyond that, they didn't tell us anything.
You seriously expect me to believe this bullshit?
You've seen what she can do. Without her, you might not be alive right now. If she had been lying to us, she could have easily joined forces with Ramlethal and killed you instantly.
That's the best reason you've got to trust her? Some king you are.
That isn't what I said. I just don't think it could hurt to analyze the situation calmly.
I wish you'd just trusted me sooner. Maybe we could have saved all the people in Babylon.
Your Majesty, it's Ramlethal!
What's going on? What?
You call those restraint? You should have done your research.
You really want to pick a fight with us? Now!
No, there is no need to fight.
What?
We're 34,000 feet out. If this ship goes down, I doubt anyone will survive.
No! She's attacking the ship!
Huh?
There's no point. As long as I'm here, you can't use your power, Ram.
Why did you betray me?
Why do you want to exterminate humanity?
I don't understand the question.
You have emotions too, don't you? Isn't our mission horrifying?
It's not, and I don't have emotions. A tool doesn't need emotions. Are you not proud to be one of Mother's tools? I don't understand. Why did you create her, Mother? Or am I the one who has failed to fulfill my role?
Hey, we're asking the questions here.
And I'm not answering them.
Fine. You can die instead.
My mission has been completed. I have no further purpose. Kill me if you want.
Wait! Please! Ram! You were much more involved than I was. Do you know what's going to happen next? Tell us.
Soul, you're not doing us any good here. Stand down. Let us see how this plays out.
We don't have time to sit on our hands, kid.
Perhaps, but the way you're handling this could ruin everything. I need to get a proper interrogator in here.
Hey, old man!
What?
You think I could try talking to her?
And what the hell is an idiot like you gonna get out of her? This isn't a game.
I can't really explain it, but I feel like we're close somehow.
Huh. Suit yourself.
You seem to be having fun.
I am actually rather excited at the moment. You see, even I begin to feel the rush of adrenaline when fighting numerous skilled opponents.
That smile, like you don't have a care in the world. It reminds me of your sister. Oh, my apologies. Was that inappropriate?
It doesn't matter to me. I was surprised you even cared about Delilah.
Isn't that the force that drives you?
Indeed, that is why I must turn this world into an absolute one.
That world is almost within our grasp.
Yes, one chapter at a time, the story will unfold, and just the way we want it to. Maybe not quickly, but it's moving in the right direction. In any event, the cast this time is very pleasant. The director should feel lucky. Well, it's time for phase 2. I should be going.
Good luck, and Godspeed.
Massive heat source detected. It's at 40.036011 by 41.904083. It's north of the Black Sea. Something's coming in.
Particle analysis complete. It's a 93.2% match. There's no mistaking it. That's the cradle, sir.
What's the nearest division? Are they aware of the situation?
Nearest would be the Middle East unit. There aren't any populated areas in a 20-kilometer radius. Wait, hold on. We have an incoming transmission. Good.
You're the unit en route to Babylon.
Yes, sir. We're encountering the cradle.
Good. I need more information about it. What's your situation?
The cradle is approximately 3 clicks away. Visible to the naked eye.
I'm gonna need more details. Major Lyle, I want you to advance on the enemy, but do it slowly. We don't want to provoke them.
Losing threat level to red alert. Beginning attack.
What? No, Victor. Do not attack that thing until we've analyzed it. That is an order. Remain at a safe distance and report for findings.
Quickly, sir. We let this jet slip through our fingers. More people could die. We have 3 ships air support enter the open. We cannot allow it to leave. All hands prepare for assault. Battle station.
Stand down, you idiot!
Target compliant. Ready to fire at any time, sir.
Good. Fire!
Not good. Back off! We need to analyze the situation.
All vessels full speed ahead. Air and ground units prepare to attack. Yes. We can't get through. Possible. Fucker. Elliot, can't penetrate with physical or mental attack.
Retreat, soldier! That's an order!
High energy levels detected around the cradle. These are the same as the readings from Babylon.
Do you hear that, Major Lyle? The cradle is charging up! The odds are good it's preparing to use the same weapon that destroyed an entire city! You need to retreat immediately!
Deploy the open. Deploy everything. Nothing else, and perhaps we can discover this thing's weakness.
No!
The cradle has disappeared, sir. I'm not receiving any further transmission from Major Lyle.
God damn it! Deploy a team to the site. We need to see if there are any survivors. See if you can find anything that will tell us about that thing. Shit. Were you recording all that?
Yes, sir.
Good. Give me the file, then wipe everything.
What, sir?
Are you questioning my orders? Just do it, unless you want to end up in front of a court-martial. You've seen the report?
Yes, just now. It's a disaster.
What about the Valentine? Told you anything useful?
Sadly, no. I have nothing to report.
Major Lyle's unit was under your direct command. They also served during the Baptisma 13 campaign.
Yes, I remember. He and his unit were both brave and skilled.
I don't mean to speak ill of the dead, but I can't help but feel their insubordination and eradication as a result of your influence. Forget it. Please, don't hide anything from me. Although we do not command equal power, we are both kings.
I apologize. I do not keep anything from you without thought. We cannot speak on this line. It could place you in danger. I need time to assess the situation.
I've acquired some very interesting data. Something worthy of an inquisition. A recording from the most recent encounter.
A recording? Of what?
I haven't given it to anyone else yet. Some of what's in here you may already know.
Understood. Send it over and I will look. Anything else?
I want you to contact Zep.
Zep?
Once you hear this, you'll understand. We will require President Gabriel's full cooperation.
Very well, thank you.
Good luck. This is not a repeat of Baptisma 13. Whatever this is no mere invasion. Perhaps I should take a page from Kai's book. Time for a risky bet.
Sir,
What is it?
we've received a transmission from Major Lyle's unit.
What?
There are survivors.
They're alive?
Starting today, I'll be your interrogator. Come on, I know you've got some emotions in there, right?
I'm just Mother's tool. I have no such thing.
I think you do, and I can prove it. Idiot dork! Megan, won't you get to join me for a pocket food? Let's forget my cat and walk into a bar.
I don't think I should be the one telling you this, but you're a terrible interrogator.
Huh? Well, of course. I'm not really here to get information out of you anyway.
What?
How do I put this? It's weird to just say it. I was hoping I could make you laugh.
You're odd.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. Oh, is he? He's a mage hound, but really he's not that different from a real dog. Their personality depends on how you raise them.
Stop that.
Why don't you pet him?
Ow, stupid animal.
Come on, that can't hurt that much. He's just playing with you. Hmm?
anything?
Hmm? Oh, no, not really.
Then why don't you call it quits?
Why should I?
Doesn't matter how much they look like us, those things ain't human.
So? What's wrong with that?
What?
I don't see why being created by somebody or being different from us makes them bad.
You'd roll over for anyone who said two nice words to you. What if Elfeld betrays us?
Huh? Oh, come on. Now you're just being paranoid. If that happens, we'll worry about it when it happens. As long as we understand each other, we can keep trying.
You really think that bleeding heart bullshit's gonna work on her?
Come on. It almost sounds like you're telling me I shouldn't trust anybody, or just go be a grumpy, lonely bounty hunter. Your world must be real small. You could at least try and make some friends. I think you'd like it, honestly. Anyway, I'm hungry. Time to get something to eat.
Is this what they call being owned?
He said the same thing.
Hmm.
Am I just trying to turn him into me?
Don't worry. Sin understands you.
Why didn't you tell me you were sick?
I was worried. If I told you,